Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Sage playing Blood Bowl 2, and in this case it's the Sage playing for the Blood Bowl 2 World Cup. So last time we played this, you saw me draw a game, then do pretty poorly but managed to win a game, roll plus strength on a witch elf, which was pretty cool, and make some griever dwarves and get brutally beaten with them. Right, so hey there Fidel, welcome. Here's a look at my dark elves. This is the super witch. She doesn't look very buff, but there she goes. Hunter with blodge and plus strength. Very, very nice. We've also got a second witch, which has eaten up all of our money. We've got a Mighty Blow Blitzer, which is nice. Hope he gets to tackle soon. We've got a Tackle Blitzer because of the sheer number of elves in this league, and Skaven and Lizard. We've got a plus movement, which is nice. Might just make a one-turner one day. We've got a Blodge Blitzer, a kick, some dodge, and nothing else. Right. So, let's just have a very brief look at the leaderboard. This is the leaderboard. We're no longer on the front page because of that stupid tie we suffered yesterday. Also interesting to see is that Dwarves are now dominating the leaderboard. One of them's got 10-0-0, one of them's got 16-0-1. I've read on the forums that there's quite a number of concessions among these as well, which is really, really bad for the quality of the tournament as a whole. And as you can see, there are a lot of people who are already doing very much better than my team, because my team down here somewhere is 8-1-0, but I would say anyone who's got 8-0-0 is doing better, right? So that's a Chaos team even. Orcs, Dwarves, Skaven, High Elves, Lizards, Wood Elves, Dwarves, well, maybe not this guy, but all of those teams are now better than this team, which means that even if I make it to 19-1-0, which is, well, it should be possible, but we'll see. I've still got some fierce competition in this league, so I may very well have to make a new team and try and bring it to 20-0-0. Right. Enough about that. Let's see if we can find the game. Also, a brief shout out to AVQC, who donated to the stream when it was actually down. So thanks a lot, AVQC, for that. And I'll be sure to name a place. I want the game's stats. Oh, hey, we have a game, and it's Dwarves. Whoop-de-doo. So this means my, what is it, 6 dodge will be pretty challenged. And he'll have a bunch of inducements. At this team value, he probably won't have a ton of guard and mighty blow yet. Hey there, Penserville, welcome. So a wizard and then some more money. Let's have a look at this team, actually. We can do that safely these days, which is very nice. These look absolutely rookie, but he had a higher team value, though. Because he's got 3 rerolls and an Apo, I guess. 2 runners, 2 blitzers, 2 slayers. Yes, that's what I did. Grim Ironjaw. What's his powers again? Here we go. Multi-block frenzy strength. Multi-block Slayer with plus strength, I guess. We'll see in a minute. So, here it goes. I thought I could see the game's stats as well. Especially the time in which they're played. But well, no matter, we have a game. And welcome YouTube to this match where I play down a lot against Dwarves who've got a Wizard and Grim Ironjaw. The little bronies. There. That's That's a neutral statement, right? I always hate saying good luck to my opponent, because if they have really good luck and beat me because of it, that's not actually something that would make me very happy. Right, so his team is Rookie. Let's have a look at Grim. I don't know him very well. He's got Dauntless, because he's a Slayer. He's got Thick Skull, because he's Dwarf. He's got Frenzy, Block, and Multi-Block. Okay, I guess he knows who I am. So he's got Strength and Agility, and other than that, he's just a Troll Slayer with Multi-Block. Multi-Block Frenzy is actually... he doesn't have Frenzy. He does not have Frenzy. Is that so? Oh, wait, I just missed it. No, he does have Frenzy. So Frenzy and Multi-Block is actually a very interesting combination. Yes. So what's also very interesting is putting your Witch Elf on the line of scrimmage. That is super interesting. So this guy's got 6 star player points. This guy's got 11, which means they're in the right place now. The Witch also should not be here. Nor should she be there. He's got enough tackle that this one isn't actually safe. A blitzer in the center, a kicker here, a dodge there. All my guys down here. It looks pretty sweet. So, as I was saying about Grim Ironjaw, he's got multiple block and frenzy. Now, the interesting thing here is that multi-block can actually be a way to protect yourself from frenzy, because frenzy is something you cannot choose not to do. However, when you do multi-block, you're not allowed to follow up either of the blocks, which means that frenzy will not trigger. Now, it's pretty poor with low strength, of course. However, interestingly, so multi-block, what it does is it lowers your strength by 2, but you're allowed to block 2 guys sequentially. Lowering your strength by 2 is pretty bad, but it synergizes nicely with Dauntless, because you lower your strength by 2, so he's got 2 instead of 4, but then that's a 2 plus Dauntless roll, which means that if he's got assists on both sides, he can actually do a 2 plus Dauntless 2-die block, and then a 2 plus Dauntless 2-die block the other way, without having to follow up either, and thereby without having to trigger Frenzy. So it gives you more control over what he's going to do and where he's going to wind up on the pitch, which is actually pretty interesting. I'm not sure whether you're allowed to trigger multi-block when you're not next to 2 opponents, actually. That's an interesting question, because I could see the value in that if you really want to free him up. Or want to avoid ending here. Like, if you're in this square, and your opponent's got sidestep, for instance, you really don't want to block him twice, because that would leave you here, he's gonna sidestep there, then you follow up there, and he's gonna sidestep here, and then you're royally fucked. So that's the kind of situation where you want to use multi-block, even though you're not next to 2 opponents. So a wizard, Grim, and of course a shitload of tackle. He's got 3 rerolls and an Apo. He's got 12 players because of Grim. I still have only 11. Dwarves, very forward positioned, very symmetrical. Grim is over on this side, which means it's slightly more represented, so we're going to kick there. Get the ref! Well, I'm glad he doesn't have a death roller. Oh, that is a pretty good kick. That is fairly nice. Let's see if we can disrupt that. This means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to wind up roughly where he is right now. This means in 2 turns' time he's going to be around here. If I let him, basically. The Rookie Witch is certainly a liability in this game. Normally, she's relatively safe because of starting off with dodge, but against dwarves, having her on is not ideal. It also means I've now got 2 armor 7 on my team rather than just the 1. So, Grim gets to use Frenzy and push again. Nice. but still getting his blocks in, of course. Ooh. And still standing, Vilenig. I think we have a candidate for the MVP already. Well, that ought to do it. Still no damage. He's got his blitz. He might blitz this guy, I suppose. All of this messing around in the front does mean that he's got very few people to send back. If he blitzes this and marks this a little bit, he's still got enough, really. Depends on how he wants to play this, I guess. Killer Orc not KO'd. Very good. Not even stunned. Well done, Killer Orc. Ooh, moving up for the foul, huh? Well, he's got a bribe now, so do I. So that's good. Yes. And the pickup. It's good. Too bad. A pickup fail here could have been crucial. I did a game with my Dwarves last night in the World Cup also. And I think I failed my first 3 pickups with sure hands. So they're 8 out of 9 chance each one of them. That was interesting. Yeah, so that was to be expected. He's blitzing this guy. Also, he doesn't leave me a hole to actually move through. Vilenig, goodbye. Too bad. Kind of liked having you there as the MVP. So he's going to foul with this guy or that guy, I suppose. Let's see what he picks. This is the one. I love that animation. Dwarf fouling looks very, very cool. Oh. Weak foul, though. So he's kindly left me a hole to poke through here, which means I can both blitz with my Mighty Blow and pour some of my mini guys down here through. So let's see. This guy could have quite some mileage. I want one of them to stay around here and act. The witch should stay in the middle. Tackle is not very relevant right now. 3, 4, 5, 6. But it needs to be one of these guys. So I don't mind moving the witch here for now. She's not going to be rushing through here. Which means I could come from... Oh, that's bad. Actually, oh, look at what you're doing, Sage. Well, I still cleared a hole for this guy. I want to blitz from here. Or not blitz from here, but assist from here. Because otherwise I'd have to do a lot of stuff to make this work. So, blitz the Troll Slayer. Good start. And that's not so good. I'm considering rerolling this, but against Dwarves you quite often really need your rerolls. But poking a hole here, yes. Poking a hole... Ah, damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, so that's bad. Poking a hole through here could have made a world of difference for this game. Because getting a couple of guys down here would really threaten his ability to make a cage, and now we're kind of struggling with that. So let's have a look at our squad. This guy can be here. This guy can be there. He doesn't have Mighty Blow. Movement guy could be here. Witch in the middle is really quite okay. He's not going to want to pass by me too much here. This guy doesn't have tackle, which is good, because it means I can at least go here. Dodge isn't used, so I can go there as well. Great. I'm not going to go any further because I overused my reroll. So, Cake or Death, this team has a record of 8-1-0. It suffered an unfortunate tie. This guy can just dodge out. Hopefully. Yes. I'm not going to go here, of course. No need either. This guy could go there. On a 3+2+. Oh, nice. Got that. So now this witch can go here, because this side is covered. And we've got Dwarves caging up as usual. Yeah, so getting this guy down would really have been super important. The ability to disrupt his cage by having 4 or 5 players along this line would really make a ton of difference in this match. Because now we're looking at an attempt at stopping him slowly, and he's got a bunch of frenzy, which means he's got 3 frenzy if I'm not mistaken. Or did he only have 1 Slayer of his own? Oh, he's got a Slayer in reserves, and he's got 12 players normally, 13 now. Interesting. I guess he prioritizes having enough tackle. 2, 3, 4, 5. So all 5 of his tacklers. No, he's got one of those out as well. I think I might have dropped a blitzer instead of one of these guys. But well. So Grim does the. Oh, he's looking at a pass, I guess. Well, you could just go here. I know. Not necessarily. So anyway, he's got 2 frenzy, one of them strength 4, which incidentally is what I have as well. Which means that defending on the sidelines is pretty problematic. But then dwarves don't like to pick one side either. So he's just going to walk there. Will he make the pass? I mean, he could make this a double-layered cage essentially. It really depends. I mean, some people are pretty rookie-ish about this. That's interesting. A handoff then. 3+ handoff, and it's good. Too bad. Failure there could have been a lot of fun for me. So let's look at options. We're not surfing. You know that. We could go all out and bust into his cage like this. So let's see, there's tackle there and there. I think I'd rather just blitz with my Mighty Blow again, which I can do from there. This guy will assist. I'm going to blitz from that square, which means I need to cancel this guy, which is okay, because he doesn't have tackle. So this is not that bad. And then let's see if we can hit him. Again, we cannot. That is most unfortunate. Don't move. And you can go here, I guess. So let's see, if he blocks him there, then he puts this guy there. He could surf, but it doesn't look too likely. I'm gonna leave this one, and this is alright. This is good too. You could be here. You girls are right where you belong. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So yes, not exactly what we were hoping for so far, because in our first 6 block dice we have yet to roll a POW push or a POW. I would have preferred to see that differently, obviously. Right. Turn 3 for the little bronies. Well, at least the armor rolls are not that problematic. At least. So he's got 1 KO on me. Of course, because I haven't rolled any POWs or POW pushes, it also means that I haven't actually been able to foul yet. And since we both have this bribe, fouling is a much better tactic than it would normally be. And the nice thing about fouling with a bribe is that when it's not used, you still have this very great luxury. You can just keep fouling until you have to use it. And then, of course, there's still 1 in 6 chance that you lose the guy, but hey. Princess Celestia, Rainbow Dash, Derpy Hooves, Pound Cake, Applejack, Princess Luna, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Granny Smith, Big Macintosh, and oh, I already saw him. So another foul on a kicker. Bum, bum, bum. Just a stun. Good. Monkey G is still intact. And he's ended his turn. So we can blitz Grim now. We can even do so with the Mighty Blow and 2 assists. And once we've done that, we can also get into the cage thingy. So in order to do so, we would blitz from this square, because then we can put him there. So we'll want to cancel this assist. We want this guy to be safe from serfs, which he is now. We want someone back here to prevent an advance. We want 2 guys here. One of them should be the Fowler, I think. One of those dodgers, I mean. So we're gonna do it like this. So now we've got strength 5 on the blitz, and he's got 4 because this guy doesn't assist. So yes, that's what we're looking for. Position the witches before we try this, just to get a bit of extra layering in there. Might just put her here, actually. No, that would be too vulnerable, I think. This one's quite alright as well. Yep, let's do this. Let's kill Grim Ironjaw. So, in the latest patch, they've actually disabled the use of the Apothecary upon star players, so they're now following the rules. If I follow this, I cannot assist in the foul, but I do mark the ball carrier. Right, so I'm on the ball carrier, which means this guy is pretty certainly getting blitzed. I've merely stunned Grim, but I've now got 3 assists on this foul, which we're gonna do right about now. Aww. Oh, I'm gonna go and increase the processor priority on my soundboard, because otherwise it'll give you this terrible sound that you were just listening to. Sorry about that. Right. Sets priority high. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you. Right. That should have fixed that. So he could get a hit on this guy and on the witch, but I guess he's going to prioritize getting rid of my Mighty Blow there for now. Oh, he doesn't. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So if I clog up this square, get an assist here, block this, I can actually push this guy off and get a 2-die. Yes, I know you only wanted to push. Well, you're going to get a bit more than that now. Come on, knock down. No! No! Yes, better. So there, he goes out here, which means he no longer cancels this assist. I'm not sure I want to follow this actually. Let's not. Bam. So now I've got 2 dice on a block action. No blitz yet. Good. I think I want to keep him where he is, because the chance of a fortunate bounce, well, here I can go around, but here it could bounce back to me. I'm going to keep him where he is. Oh, and a good punch it is too. 1 runner down, minus movement. Does he have an Apo? He does have an Apo. He's used it. And it turned into a badly hurt. The bounce is bad. That is very unfortunate. But we've still got our blitz action. Strength 4, which could bust through here. Or through here. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy. Push him in there, see whether that shakes stuff up enough. It was a very nice turnover, yes. So just to push, I'm not going to follow this, but if the ball bounces well, I could get a lot more control out of this. It bounces poorly, oh, very poorly, in the hands of a Longbeard. So the chance of a quick score has decreased, that's the good thing. I might just foul with a positional here. Not the strength 4, obviously, but fouling with a rookie witch, in this case, might just be the thing. Let's see if we can get here first. If not, then I don't want to give up that much position. Right. In this case, so this is tricky. I don't feel entirely good about this move, but a star player with 3 assists and a bribe. Witch foul. Oh. She is sent off, which means I have to use my bribe, but I did just break Grim, and now if the bribe works, it was worth it. The bribe worked! Yay! Well done, Witch! We have another candidate for the MVP. So, this looks good. This looks acceptable. Yeah, it looks good actually. We've got an important guy out and a runner out. Interesting turn. And we're not giving away any free blocks because both of these guys connected are actually down. So he's got 1 runner left, but he doesn't have the ball. Handing off in this situation is pretty damn scary. He's only got 1 reroll left as well. I'm starting to feel confident about this one. That foul really helped a ton. So he's got 1 guy out. He's got 2 reserves, effectively, because one of these is the runner that he apoed. So he's still not down in numbers for next turn. Next half, sorry. But for this one, he's outnumbered pretty thoroughly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 versus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so he's outnumbered by 1 player. But for Dwarves, that's pretty big. And they're not the least players either. He's got the ball on a movement 4 guy, and he's blocked down here, which means he's going to go all the way over there. So yes, I think this half will end without a dwarf score. That would be my prediction. Doesn't say anything about the rest of the game, but I think this half will not see a dwarf scoring. Pop. Now, he can choose both down or POW. Yeah, I think that would have been my choice as well, because these guys are now struggling against this wall. Yeah, that foul was lovely. Very, very nice. He's doing the handoff, and it's failing. Oh, 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 this is lovely again. Such fail. So you stand up, you can block this guy with an assist, pops into the ball, let's see where it goes. Sounds like a plan. So we need... I hate this black block here. It really ruins a lot. So he can get here. Pretty sweet. Still got some position defense here. Oh, which means the Mighty Blow can now do the block. Pow push is good enough. I'm going to go ahead and follow this. I want to get closer to wherever stuff is happening. The Mighty Blow guy causes a stun on the dwarf. The bounce is about as bad as it could be, though. Chain pushing here is far too much work, I think. No, actually. Still possible. Only one reroll. No. I'd rather come from this angle then. Which would mean... you cover up this. Hey there, Dawn Eagle. We've got a guy on him. You know what? Let's go in guns blazing. Because this is a 2-die, 2-die. I like this. It's very ballsy. Hey there, square ahead. The push is acceptable, because the second one is still a 2-die, because all of these guys are marked. Ah, and again with the catching of the bounces. That is damn unfortunate. Now I've got a block here, which I could use to chain push now, but there's very little advantage to be had there. Where am I going to put him? That is worse. I can get the tackler off of my witch. That sounds like a splendid idea. If this guy goes down, especially. Let's see. You've got dodge. You can go here. A plus strength witch. Yes, very much so. This is her first game, actually. So I need to defend this area, but I'm already kind of doing that, I think. These guys have tackle. I think I want a blitzer in here too. Well, let's see. You should be here for now. Actually, I could cover this and that as well. Let's see what the chain push does before we start thinking about that. Last reroll. I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's worth it. Yes. So the tackler goes off of the witch. Let's put him there, shall we? I will follow this. So now, one of you guys could mark that tackler. I don't want to leave too much of a hole here, but I think getting in there... tricky. None of these are 2-die blocks, though. So I'm going to take a risk. It is a risk. I'm going to go here. Try and make stuff harder for him. Now this strength 4 is in the middle of the dwarf influence zone. This guy's stun is very, very useful. Everything he can do is a 1-die or worse. And dodging is of course not their forte. He doesn't have a reroll anymore. So he's going to have some trouble getting out of this one. That's the block I just made, yes. Okay. The move I just made. Well, Targaryen, that's just the way of it. I considered remaking this team as well, to be honest. They had 7-0-0, then drew their 8th game. I already considered a remake. But I think, especially now that they've got the plus strength witch, I kind of just want to see this run finish. See if I can get them to 19-1-0 and whether that will actually be enough. So I like that I've given him a play where none of his players can move and none of his players can do a 2-die block. That's the beauty of outnumbering dwarves that don't have guard yet, basically. The first 1-die is good. That is too bad. It also means he's now got a 2-die there. Yeah, can't be helped. He's still thinking. He's using the extra time to... And of course this was a tackle, which means he's not only pushed away but also down. Unfortunate. But still got... So this is a 2-die now, which is same situation. Tackle does the job. But that's still... So he can do a 2-die here. Yeah, so once he's got the first 1-die, which was risky because a both down would be no result and a skull would be a turnover, he's got... conceding is a thing because people are noobs and they don't know what they're doing. Oh, and hi, by the way, Captain Stabbing. People are noobs, they don't know what they're doing. You cannot disallow conceding because we would just get disconnects instead. So they've tried to disincentivize it. So this is only 1 assist and no block. Yeah. It happens. It happens. So a blitz against my witch. Oh, that is beautiful. That is just splendid. I assume this was a blitz action at least. I don't see the star thingy. If I were him, I would have made a blitz here just to get some distance going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If this were a blitz, he could have still scored in principle with this guy. Now, though, I guess he could dodge out and blitz, maybe? I don't know. He still has the wizard. I by no means have won. I'm also now equal in numbers again, because we're playing 9 versus 9 at this point. Another 1-die against the blodger with the tackler. This would be a half die. That would be bad. Oh, so all of us want a pity, but crucially, his 2-die block did not. A stun. That is unfortunate. This guy would have been a good candidate for the touchdown, should we be able to get one. But we're still in there. Got 2 dice on the ball as it is. This block would be a half-die, which helps. So he's going to 1-die the witch. And another 1-die success. Ah, dreadful. Come on, live, seed. No, the black seed is knocked out. Damn. If I apple this now, I'm risking my super witch. See, now I have a player worth protecting. No, I'm not going to. I might have. It might have even been the right play. So this is a 1-die with no block against a witch with blodge. Pretty bad odds. I think he's not going to make that. Dodging out on a 4 or a 5 is also not exactly a great play. So he's bolting her. He's bolting her and she's fine. Now this is huge. This is very huge. If she jump up blocks this, she gets a 1-die right now because of these 2 assists. Can I make that better? I can. If I blitz this guy, I can get an assist there. I can block that guy. Then I can jump up block this. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to blitz this guy with the Mighty Blow, of course. Yes. You're just going to stay here. You're gonna go there. You're gonna blitz... Oh, wait. That is a bit iffy. So the Mighty Blow could do that, but then he couldn't also go here. So I'm gonna go with this instead. Oh, down. So it would have been very, very nice to have that go down. Can I cancel this assist? Not really. Which means I might just have to go for the 1-die there. I could just go for the 2-die block here, right? But that would leave the ball so far out of my sphere of influence, and my opponent's pretty much not scoring. This 1-die would go into a 2-die on a follow-up, so that's good enough. Yes, so let's look at this carefully. He's got 1 assist against me. I want 2 assists against him, which I will accomplish here, and then there, to be as forward as possible with my players. Yes, it worked. It worked. Very nice. Fun chain push options here. Right, priorities. Getting a guy... Oh, we're still good for that. Screening then. Here. And covering the ball. Here. Or fouling. No, covering the ball. That is an amazing turn here. And he's already spent his wizard. That's the beauty of this. He has already spent his blizzard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can be here safely. That's better. Right, what are we looking at? Longbeard. Blitzer. I think this is good. And the pickup is good as well. We're doing this. We're really doing this. Nice. Nice. Ah, that turn went so very well. So there are real rules against concessions, Captain Stabbing. If coaches have equal tiebreakers, the coach who has conceded fewest games across all of his teams in that month will win, will advance. And, oh no, another punch, justice done. And if there's, if a coach concedes more than 5 times in a given month, he's automatically disqualified. The problem is, he may be disqualified, but he's not actually kicked. So the Nethios, the community manager, has to actively go and kick your team if you are disqualified. And then you can sign up a new team, you can play 3 games with it, and then Nethios will say, hey, that team is not allowed to play, and he'll disqualify you again. But there is no way to actually enforce... Oh, Squiggy goes down! Squiggy, tell me you're alright, just badly hurt. This I should probably Apo, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Late first half Apo. Yes. I do not want to be... yeah, so it's weird that it doesn't automatically select this, right? A misclick here would kind of suck. Let's go back to... It's weird that it even rolls the second roll. If the result is badly hurt and I Apo it, I don't want to see the second roll. I just want my player back. Okay, so he can mark this, but I've got Blodge. It will be my turn 7 after this. So ideally I wouldn't score, although I've got three guys to recover from KO, so 2 rounds is not bad. Neither of these... Oh, this one has tackle, okay. Yeah, so that's most unfortunate. Let's see... I've got Blodge here. I think this is good. I've got a Mighty Blow here who is free to act. But all the other guys are all dodge and in a tackle zone. Oh, he's not free to act, actually. He could be. No. He's still got dodge against no tackle. So if this guy dodges out, a 1 is a fail. If this guy dodges out, only a snake is a fail. And I think getting the extra influence of having him there is more important right now than getting the score right now. I don't think I'll be able to stall this. If I stall this, it's because I failed to score because he drops on the ground, or if I roll snakes here. But I do think getting this guy here in case... Oh, and the first one was a 1! If I'd made the other play, it would have been a failure. So lucky. Right, let's... Ah, nice. Yord, I'm not sure where the easy 2-die would have come from. It could very well be that I've missed something there. Ah, yes. But that wasn't the witch that could get the easy 2-die. That was a dodge runner. Right, so all 3 of my KOs failed. That's pretty bad. But because I scored on turn 7 and not turn 8, yeah, let's not put that blitzer there. Let's put him and him. Because I scored on turn 8 and turn 7 and not turn 8, I do still have another round of KO rolls. If I'd made the 2-die with that one of the dodge guys, he would have had both of them would have been a failure. So it still had a 1 in 9 fail chance as opposed to a 1 in 6. So it wasn't even that much better. And the options on a push would be much poorer, because if the witch pushes, if the witch both downs, there's still not much loss. If the witch pushes, I'm blocking into a 2-die. Well, whatever. And another reason why stalling now is not crucial is because these guys don't have Mighty Blow. So, Grim is out, the wizard is out, I've stolen his ball. He does still have a bribe, which I do not. Riot now would be bad, of course. My kicker is one of the KOs. Well, that doesn't matter much right now. Hey there, Eidolon. So, some punches, a foul. He gets 4 armor rolls, essentially. He chose the push over the POW? Did I read that right? Interesting. That would go into a 1-die on the push. Oh wait, sorry, I thought it was this guy doing the block. No, that's okay. So yes, Silas, I've heard about this. I've never. I think I also experienced it once. Oh wow! Dodge is not optional here. Well. Thank you, Cyanide, for being bloody stupid about this. So I guess that's a reason to put my guys in the middle. Well played on my opponent, and gotten all the pushes he needs. And he still gets the foul. So this guy will probably not be assisting that foul because he doesn't have a reroll, but still that's... Oh, he can actually here. No, he's playing it pretty well. Yeah, so that part is weird, Silas. Yes, you can actually choose to say, okay, this is the guy... Really called Six Furs. I've never seen him here before, but then usually I play during Euro evenings. Oh, so he should have been one square back. Oh, but he fouled, of course. No, he assisted the foul. He could have been one square back. Well. So I've got a turn. If I could select a foul action, I could 1-die this, but against armor 8 thick skull with a 1-die, the chance of him going down is the same as the chance of me going down. So as you might be aware, I usually stream during Euro evenings between 8 PM and 2 AM Central European time. Okay, 2 out of 3 come back. The witch stays out. That is unfortunate. I guess just have to score quick and then get him back. Ah, Nethios tells me that the hack on the Blood Bowl forum has been fixed. Hey there, Minza. So I like people who actually bother to chat a bit during the game. So I'm looking at 9 players on my end.
Welcome.
Thanks for the follow, Mendarga. The Blood Bowl forum page was hacked for the 2nd time in about a week, but it's been fixed now, or removed at least. Yeah, I was wondering about that one. So since I still don't have a sidestepper, surfing on these guys is definitely not worth it. In addition, this guy's got tackle, meaning this dodge is a lot poorer. If he didn't have tackle, I might consider it, because the strength 4 witch doesn't need an assist here, just to cancel that one. Because she could, like, suppose he doesn't have tackle. I could cancel this assist, move my strength 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess. Yeah. Oh, could well be Mendarga. The Mighty Blow is going to blitz the Slayer. The Witch can just block this, but she'll be out of there. So I want to get a second guy here to block that with. Blodge on the ball seems like a good idea. So we block that. We block this. We blitz that. Block, 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 blitz. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, so I've played mostly in the NAF or later COL free ladder. Mostly because I like not having to work hard to find a game, basically. Good, punches are going well. No damage, but that's okay. Against dwarves, you don't really want to count on doing any damage. If you do, it's bonus. It's not. It's not within the realm of expectation usually. Right, so this guy could assist here. Actually, since they don't have any, since this one doesn't have any tackle, this guy could better be there. I've thought about it, Midori. Yeah, that's possible, but then it's probably still pretty predictable from what I'm doing. Mighty blow against armor 8. Now that had some chance of actual injury, of course. Mighty blow retreats here. This guy goes there to make it harder to hit the super witch. We still got a guy here who can be there, I suppose. Low resolution? Really? How so? Should be just 1080p, right? Let me check. Settings, broadcasts, nope. Encoding, nope. Where is that stuff? Video. According to my settings, I'm streaming at 1080p right now. Yeah, so the thing is, I like to just count on the maturity of my viewers, basically, not to stream me. Also, if they're doing it with a very, very successful team, the risk is on them, of course. So, kicker goes here to finish out this. Actually, here's better, I think. He's not going to come running at me there. So, Omadon, this team is 8-1-0, if I'm not mistaken. We've suffered one tie, unfortunately. Try a baby wipe across your monitor. That might help. Oh, sorry for bumping into the mic there. Lamp cam is a good idea, though. The thing is, I mean, if I go to lamp cam and then say I'm going to go to lamp cam to find a game, then you guys will know that I'm spinning, right? So that would mean going to lamp cam after a game, talking and talking and talking, and then at some point starting spinning and not telling you when. I don't know. It seems very, very like a lot of work for something. Well, so I was aiming at 20-0-0, and I considered redoing this team when I struck the tie, and I'm still considering doing so. But I figured, you know, especially now that I have a plus strength witch, I like the idea of sticking in there for a little bit. Oh, and Aguirre is knocked out. So now I'm aiming at 19-1-0, of course. If I would suffer another tie, I do think I would remake the team. So I went 7-0-0 before my first tie, but there's people out there with 10-0-0 already. So I'm definitely somewhat behind the curve at this point, which is pretty annoying. So, block him, blitz him, run some guys through, and get a head start. That seems fair enough. Yeah, that's the idea. I think I'll put him here. That way I get an assist on this if the second one's a knockdown. Which it is. Splendid. Bam. Alright. So now, Mighty Blow can do this blitz. Let's see, how far can this guy get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So almost out of there. And this guy can get reasonably far, and these guys will have to dodge, so that's always risky. But I've got 4 rerolls even. Luxury. I'd say this is worth one. It's again taking a bit of risk, especially because I won't be able to get all of these guys out. But I do get into a position where the ball cannot be hit without dodging by guys who have tackle. And I think that's good enough for now. So he can get there, and then this guy could get... Oh, that is a bit of a pity. If I put him there, then this guy will have to make 2 dodges. Let's see. Well, can't be helped now. Here. It's a risky move, but I need to get ahead before I get bogged down, basically. Yeah, there is no way to block him that doesn't also block me. That is a pity. It is. So here we'll have to do. Now, first off, I want this go. If I get 2 more... so now it's 3 more 3+ rolls with no reroll. Crap. So this guy has quite some distance on him. He could get here. But of course that's 2 more rolls. 1 is good. Oh, yeah, so that's just the thing, right? I could have done it with the rolls I had, but then the order in which I did them would have been less safe. Then this guy wouldn't have been there yet, which means if the first one had failed, I would get a straight hit on the ball. And now instead I've got this. So that's actually a pretty interesting trade-off, right? Do you want your guy to be covered optimally before the major risks come? Or you want to get there in the fewest dice possible, assuming that you manage. So I've heard a lot of love for Darkest Dungeon, and I have to say, when I looked at it, it didn't, you know, the visuals of it were not exactly awe-inspiring. Well, I can relate to that. I mean, you can just listen to my commentary, and if there's not a lot of commentary, then you can guess that there's probably not a lot happening in the game. And then if something sounds very exciting, you Alt-Tab. Yes, exactly, Saitoro. That's what happened here. I didn't have the reroll. So I needed to get the guys who can get there safe first. But, you know, if I had done it the other way around, this guy would have been there, and I would have been a lot safer. Oh, and Killer Orc is KO'd. There we go. So he still doesn't have a super easy hit on the ball or anything. This guy is marked. This guy has no block, no tackle, no wrestle, and I have blodge. Two goes, and then this guy would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 go. So he can have 3 going for it in order to get 2 going for it in order to get a 2 die on a blodger. So it should be interesting.
1, 2, 5. 3.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. 2 goes, but then a 1 die with block. At least that 2 die with block. At least that way, if he goes down, if he doesn't go down, you're all both down. Then you're still not causing a turnover, and you've actually got a better position on him as well. Yeah, well played. 2 dice. The POW did not happen. If he pushes for the frenzy, he doesn't get to follow up because this was his second go already. He does get a second punch with this guy. With 2 dice again. Sounds nice, Silas. Oh, this guy doesn't get it either. Not that I'm safe now. Oh, ah. Oh, this is very well done also. He's got me quite stuck here. Biggles is just going to get up. I'd say I need to make this 2 die. I'm fairly stuck here, to be honest. He's handled this pretty expertly. That's good. So I could score on a 3-3-2-2, which is of course not ideal. Now I do get dodge rerolls on all of them. But to get a better shot, I would need a 1 die. No, I can do this. That. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Here. No! Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. This reroll was really needed. So now I can do that. This guy's got tackle too. Oh, this could be dreadful. Very, very dreadful. So this is the move I was going for, but it did take some dodging and... Right. So this is okay, because whatever happens, I was going to be looking at a 3+2+ dodge. Now I don't need to make a go for it anymore, and I've got my skill reroll here. 3. Ah, yes. That was nice. Whew. Close one. So now I get another shot at getting my Witch Elf back, and 2-0 means the chance of a tie becomes... Oh, I actually had 3 KOs again. Only one of them comes back. Yeah, so this is the thing, right? Dwarves have tackle on their blockers, but they're so slow that when you're in crunch plays, you quite often have your guys marked by by the guys, by the blitzers, by the runners, by the troll slayers, who incidentally yeah, Killer Orc just gets knocked out, of course. It's in his name, right? So, still no kicker. Oh, I do have a kicker, actually. Just missed it for a second. So we've got a witch, we've got a plus strength mighty blow. Those are our two main assets. I think if I had to define one real mistake that my opponent made, it's that he chose to use the wizard at that point. Yeah, she's nice. She's very nice. The one thing I hate about it is this ugly black thing. There is no need for that to be there, right? Yep, setup is fine. Let's do this. Really should have just put them in the middle, to be honest, but well. Nice little backflip kick from the witch, and yeah, mediocre. Very, very mediocre, actually. Yeah, this is her first game with plus strength. I guess leap would be worth considering next. Yes, indeed, Supreme Leader Commander, and welcome, by the way. Killer Orc is injured. There. 2 screenshots in 1 game. Here you go, Killer Orc. We'll make a series out of you yet. Blow of might, indeed. Oh, yeah, this was the bug we were talking about, actually. Damn. You're right, hi, Android. Drod, sorry. So there is a bug with regard to kick, where your kicker is not always the player that gets selected for doing the kick. And you have to actually, in the view, you have to actually click him to say this guy is going to be the kicker, and then the kick triggers, which is terrible. Yes, she does have block. Block plus strength and nothing else. I actually had a very nice witch who had block. Her first skill was strength, and her second skill was juggernaut, I think. So she only got block as her third skill. She was fun, but she only lived for 16 games and then she died. Pretty sad story, really. Let's see if I can look her up for you. That's a nice idea in Stalky. Yeah, cool. Let's see. Where was this again? On my Spider Queen team. Here, and then past players. Yes, she played for 16 games. In those 16 games she earned 41 star player points, and she had plus strength first, juggernaut second, and block only as third skill. So I already have tackle on one of my blitzers, and I'm planning to get tackle on my mighty blow guy as soon as he skills, which is only 1 MVP or 3 casualties away. Come on, once would have done the trick, dude.
How could the ref call that? It was a clean kick to the face mask.
I'd rather roll an agility on her next, actually. I think strength 4 and agility would be... strength 4, agility 5 witch would be just so crazy good. I think my perfect witch elf would have strength, agility... No, wait. No, that would be strength, agility, block, sidestep, leap, juggernaut. That would be my perfect witch elf. So we have a serve here. in order to make that, we want to mark this guy first, just to be a bit protected from the counter surf. We can also mark the ball carrier. I could have done a 1-die blitz on the ball carrier, actually. I still could, in theory. But I don't think that's the right play to make here. Let's see, the first one is not a go for it. The second one will be, if there is a second one. Which there isn't, because POWs happen. So now he could counter surf here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. So I'm going to go ahead and make a go for it, just to prevent that from happening, essentially. Priorities. 1 die, no block. 1 die, block. Getting this guy here is pretty important. This I will reroll if it fails. Oh, snakes! I think the racism meter can be a bit context sensitive. I have to say I've used the term as well and never even thought about the idea some people could take it as racist. But then I'm not a native speaker. So, wasted my reroll on the dodge and then rolled snakes anyway. So he'll need a lot of ground to cover in 2 turns, or 3. But he wants to do this in 2 because because stealing the ball takes more than 2 turns. Well, Frenzy is a poor man's tackle. In fact, if you're trying to hit a blodger and you don't want to spend a reroll, then Frenzy actually has better odds than tackle. First time I heard this, I was like, no way. Yes, I did, Overlordy. Very unfortunate. I considered remaking the team to go for 20-0-0. Nope, this is still the same team. They tied their 8th game, then they played their 9th. Roll plus strength on the witch. Yes, I mean, it would be kind of awkward to talk about African Americans all the time. I don't know. So I don't think black has... So in Dutch, black has actually a very negative connotation. Probably more so than the Dutch equivalent of nigger. Whereas this is quite different. And actually, in Dutch, the phrase people of color also is almost acceptable, which is quite... I don't know, it's annoying how these things just differ between communities, right? I mean, Pudney also KO'd, so... Well, whatever. It's a complex story. Oh, he still has his blitz. Wow, forgot about that. It's going to be a 1 die though. 1 die, both down, reroll skull. No, a push. Push is good for him. Because it means I'm now out of range of blitzing this guy, I guess. Let's see, what have we got? 3 plus, 2 plus, 2 goes. That might be my best shot here. No tackle. Because this guy can't reach, this guy can't reach. I do want to make that as the first play, unless I want to use him. I guess so. You never know, right? 3, 2, and the goes. First go, second go. I might have saved that reroll actually. That was not exactly the smartest play possible. Okay, so that bounce is not ideal, but it'll have to do. 3. Tackle here, and there, and there. I could be here, which is pretty bad. 2, 2, 2. At least no surf. Yeah, I think this is the right play. And no, nope, 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 nope. Tackle does the trick. Yeah, I agree, Captain Stabbing. Well, I'd say dwarves hate blodgers. So he's going to go for the foul now instead. Is that what he's doing? It took 65 games for my original Dark Elves to lose their first game. So it's not all that bad. Would be nice if I could hang on to my Witch for one thing. And to my 2-0 win. Especially for their ratings, you know. I mean, that's so stupid about this concession stuff. A 2-0 win, in my opinion, is a big win. If you're playing conservatively for a 20-0 record, 2-0 is an achievement. 1-0 or 2-1 is a normal game. 2-0 is a big deal. So, concessions are counted as a 2-0 win, which means those bullshit teams at the top who've only played like 5 games and had the rest concede on them actually have a better tiebreaker as well because of that stupid concession rule. It's just redonkulous. And here he comes. Pick up and foul the Super Witch. Well, fair enough. I would probably do... Oh! Okay, or that. Or that. So he's still going for the tie. Brave. No, that doesn't help. 3 and 1. This is just a 3+. That's how it is. Oh, he's going to go for the handoff. 2+, 2+, 2+. Well, alright. 2+, 2+, 3+, I should say. The 3 is a fail. And the reroll.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
Well, well, well. That is mighty interesting. Oh, that was actually bad. That was actually bad. So I wanted to blitz this guy off, but I also want to get the ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could get a pass to him this turn. So this would be 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Let's do this. No reroll. 1, 2. No. Well, oh well. So he could. He's not scoring this. He could. Oh, he could have chain pushed this actually, I think. He could move this guy there, and then blitz from that square, chain push his dwarf out, and the dwarf could have actually scored this turn. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Oh, he already can. He can score this turn. Never mind. He didn't need that chain push stuff. Hey there, Board Game Buddha. Nice to have you on here. It's always nice having these daytime streams because you get a whole new bunch of viewers who normally don't get to watch the stream in the Euro evenings, basically. So if he scores now, he can make a 2-turn in defense, or he can do a blitz, and that would help him too. He's still got a reroll. I don't. Hey there, Scooter. Good to have you on here. So he's going for a 3-die, I guess. Sure. Thanks for the follow, Buddha. I think matchmaking just works the same as it does everywhere else, Saitoro. So, 1 go, 2 goes, congratulations! So undead are very strong if they have very low team value. Undead are a very strong starting team. Oh, nice! All 3 KOs came back. Well, so that's... I haven't gone for any of the private league ones. But I think the private leagues mostly have new team rules. Right. All men's forward. So I think most of the private leagues also play their matches with new teams, and they just do a knockout tournament, which means there's actually no farming. But yes, the quality of play varies a lot. But then in the open ladder, quality of play varies a lot as well. And if you're going to forbid concessions, then how will you handle disconnects? If you're going to allow... I could imagine people having disconnects or, Right, so if there is a blitz, I want his players to be marked. Is there a place where there are no tacklers? Is there a place where there are no tacklers? No, he's handled that very well. Tackle everywhere, okay. So if there is a blitz, I want his players to be as marked as possible, which we can do like so. Which means we've got this guy for a pickup, the Super Witch for a blitz through the ranks, and if the Super Witch blitzes a tackler, she can actually get the hell out of it again. Or she could blitz this guy and just surf him and run. That works. And then we can actually do it like this. And maybe get our touchdown of our own. So basically I want to avoid him being able to... there. She blitzes. All of them are in the tackle zone now. And I've still got 4 guys around back to do stuff with. Yes. 2 to protect the ball, 1 to do the pickup. Oh, I need 3 on the LOS, of course, yes. Well, in that case, you're going to go... Nope. You're going to go here. You're going to go there. No, it could be you, actually. And then you're going to stay here. Or there. Right. 3 on the LOS. Duh. I know this stuff. I guess they would be Midori, because I don't think anyone is going to program anything into the game to make the World Cup happen. If they did, they could have made it so much better. I think Netios is the only guy doing anything in regards to this. They just pumped a bunch of money into the prizes and said, go. So, we can cover the ball first. Seems like a sensible thing to do. Hey, morning Valenig. I'm happy that Monday is also your day off like it is mine. Now I'd say that blitzing this is a good idea to begin with. This guy has tackle though, right? Crap. Yep, that guy has tackle, which means dodging out now is kind of a bad idea with no reroll. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna try anyway. Good. So now I'm gonna try this pickup. Good. Then I want an assist on here from there. Yes. Nice. Then I can do a 2-die block, 2-die block, and then some. Okay. This will have to do. Let's put you there, shall we? Not gonna follow. Mighty Blow hit on a Troll Slayer. Always nice. Bum. In your face. Follow, yes. Bum. Just a KO though. Now we can get another player out there to sort of help the witch out a little bit. Like so. I think that's a good idea. If I make... No, I don't. Well.
It was at this moment that Nathan knew. He fucked up.
Oof. You almost forgot to take a test in the first place? Right, so he's gonna get surfed, but I was willing to risk that, basically. It is dark in my room, journal, and the reason for that is very simple. Oh, hello, kitty silhouette. I like having a relatively dim background for the cam, and also obviously the lamp doesn't work nearly as well on the in a well-lit room. I'd like to think that the cat was showing off his silhouettes for the lamp, basically. I understood that, yes. So, this is a runner who can score relatively easily. This is a tackle. This is a tackle. This is a tackle. So he's got me in a position where yeah, anything I do will carry a certain risk. The safest move I've got is to blitz the runner, but of course that carries a tremendous downside in the shape of not being able to skill the witch or score with the witch. 17 star player points, but also touchdown difference, of course. So 1-die block here pushes him off. Blitz there blitzes him off. Hopefully effectively. Yep, that's the play. That is the play. Oh, good. Made it. I can follow that, sure. So now, this needs to not snake and then hopefully be a knockdown. That's bad. So we've got a choice. I can put him here. Or I can actually kind of help him by making a second block. Hoping for a knockdown there. No! Well, at least the game is won. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. He's not both knocking the ball free and chain pushing him into touchdown range. No 3-0, no 3-1 I should say, but at least he survives. I'm not sure why he would one-die this. I guess he's just done with the team or something. Yeah, good call, Scooter. That's why I made Dwarves last night. Nice. Very well done, Scooter. Well, interesting match. Interesting match. Fun to play, actually. Well done, Zippy. Put up a good fight. If you hadn't used the wizard early, I would have... Nice, Scooter. Very nice. 50k treasury doesn't buy me anything because my team's already done. Which means I might as well reroll and make it 60. Aguirre skilled on the MVP. Good. I guess just another dodge then. Yes, I do use OBS Buddha. I'm leaning towards Wrestle. I've run into a lot of dwarves. Wrestle is good there. Wrestle makes for a backup sacker kind of guy. I've already got a bunch of dodge. I think I'll take Wrestle. Killer Work is merely missing a game, I think. Yes. I have decided Aguirre will skill Wrestle. Wrestle, there it is.